Hi everyone, welcome back to my new Model Barmy channel and a new railway project, model railway project. Okay, so you're thinking, oh okay, well he's got another box. Well, he's done that before. We've done that, a double wind box. I've done a pencil case. So yeah, okay, it's another box. This is a single wind box that somebody gave to me. Unfortunately, I didn't get an opportunity to enjoy the wine. That had already gone by the time the box got into my hands. So standard issue sort of thing, sliding lid. So this is going to be a bit different because I thought I would try and work a shunting layout into this. So therefore, what I managed to pick up at my local Bognor Regis show, where I displayed my cruel sea layout for the second time, which was very well received. So thank you anybody that came to say hello. I hope you enjoyed seeing it in the flesh. Anyway, while I was at the show, I picked up some Kato turnouts, and as you know, if you're regular to the channel, you'll know that I'm a big fan of Kato Kato Unitrack. So my plan is, rather than having this sliding and literally sticking a layout inside this box, it makes the viewing angle in terms of height very narrow. So you've got to display this at exactly the right height to get the full benefit. So what I thought was, we'll do this so that you can actually view it from above. So what I've done, I've gone ahead and cut the top of the box off. So I'm going to have to clean all this up. And my thought is, firstly what I've got to do is get rid of this handle. So that's quite straightforward. They just come out like that. So we get a shot of that. So my initial thought was, what I'll do, I'm going to attach this to that permanently, but I'm going to spin it round so it doesn't say happy birthday. So that's actually on the inside. But I'm going to attach those two bits together. My thought process being that when it's actually set up, I don't know whether you can see that correctly, let's move that over there. This part here, the lid, will become the fiddle yard. So this is the fiddle yard, and the actual area that you view is this bit here. So you can, if I take this away for a sec, you can actually get a turnout each side. So my thought is that I'm going to do kind of something like, which way round was it? Something like that. So I've got to get some more straight bits, and that. So I haven't really got the facility to put an automatic decoupler on this. So this will be coupled up all the time, so it's likely to be a loco and maybe a wagon or two short wagons. And I've got some little bits of Kato track left over, so I'll convert one of these to a power feed, probably that little fella there, and that will basically join those two bits in between, and I'll cut a tunnel out of here. So essentially, when it's all operating, that'll be in the way. You wouldn't necessarily see what's in the fiddle yard. So there could be two locos and two wagons, so two short rakes if you like. So that's the plan. I think that's going to work. I think it would be quite interesting. It's a very tiny shunting layout, but the benefit is that I can remotely switch the points through the normal Kato method, which I'm well versed with, and I've got Kato point switches and a Kato controller. Anyway, that's where we're going to start. So thanks for joining me for this project, and let's see how we get on. Right, so this is where we are now. I've kept its integrity as a box, but this component here no longer slides out of the way. I've cut a tunnel entrance in one end like this. So what I've actually done, I've glued this sliding component to the top. So it still says happy birthday upside down, but we won't worry about that. So this is all held together with rare earth magnets. So that keeps the box integrity and holds it all together, so it doesn't move because I want this to be all completely self-contained ideally. So the plan is, this is going to be the visible section where everything's going on, and this bit, that becomes the fiddle yard. So what will happen is that will join on to that. Let's get that nice and straight. As usual, I'm working in a mess. So you can just about see there is effectively a sort of scenic break naturally provided there. So if I put my track in position, so my trusty Kato is going to sit like that, and this other one will sit behind there. So I'll tilt that and you can sort of see. So it'll be like that. And there is I've made up my own power feed because I wanted a particularly short one, so I've just filled it with milliput. So that's a power feed, and that will actually join the two halves of the layout together because of these very good Kato clips. So that will keep everything in place. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. I've got some DC power connectors on order. So I'm going to do is cut this cable, this wire, and I'll put a connector in here so I can then plug the cable in from the back. I don't want a load of wires loose rattling around inside this layout. So that will be sort of glued down there, and there'll be a connector poking through the back that I can then connect up. Likewise with this one, I'm going to actually connect that track permanently to that base. Once again, I'll cut that down and put a connector on here, and then that is essentially I'll move that over, that is self-contained, so when that closes, the fiddle yard track is still there, so it's all one. So the only thing that will be loose then, basically, is that component there, but obviously I need to keep that with the controller, because I shall use my Kato controller and switches, which I've already got, and I'll just pinch those off my home layout. While we're on that subject, excuse the dodgy camera work, I'm just going to put it around here. So I've now moved my switch gear for my home layout to a more accessible place, so I can make myself a bit more room on the desk. So it's got all the wires hanging out at the moment because I need to get another extension cable. I don't want to splice a bit of wire in, I'm just going to buy an extension cable. So I can whip two of those switches and the controller out when I need to use it in conjunction with our little fella here. So I think I'm going to leave that there. I've got an idea of what I'm going to call this layout, a name, but I'm not going to reveal that yet. But I'm still trying to work out what sort of theme it's going to be. So if anybody's got any ideas, I'd be more than happy to hear them in the comments. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here, make this one nice and short and sweet, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you like what you see, please subscribe and just give me a little thumbs up, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. Cheers.